All right, I'm going to show you the Carb Manager and kind of how to use it. So I'm on my daily page and I'm going to add, let's just say something for breakfast. It doesn't matter which one we're going to use right now, but just wanted to show an example. First and foremost, you'll see that in this middle box right here, it will say, I want to make sure it's light. It will say your net carbs. If it says total carbs, what I want you to do is I want you to go up into that the settings area, which is going to be the bottom here. And right here where it says what to track, that is where I want you to push that little triangle. Make sure that it says net carbs and not total carbs. Okay, net carbs is what you're going to want to track. Once you do have that, just go up there, back up to the settings. Just kind of click so that you're back into your, you'll want to go back to your daily settings log. So then what you're going to do is you're going to go to these three little dots, and that's where you're going to add food. Okay. So you're going to click there. It's going to say add food. We have voice log, copy, create recipe. So I'm going to go to add food. So here you'll see all the foods that I have recently used. Okay. So lots of different ones. Okay. So you can either try and find something and pick it from there. You can start typing it in up in the search area, or if it's something you haven't used before, you can then also press right, it says scan. So if you press that, it will get you a barcode scanner. You'll scan the barcode to say how many servings it is. So definitely look at the back of the label. And then you can also have quick finds, which will give you from A to Z what you're looking for, as well as, and then there's My Foods. So the My Foods, if I click on that, you can see all the different foods that I have. And then you can see where it says add a recipe, okay? So that's where you're going to put, if you're going to make something that involves a lot of ingredients. So you'll click on the add, you'll name it, and then it will ask you for how many servings you want. You can do 1 right now, you can do 12, because sometimes you might not know what it is until after you're done making it. And so you can always go back into any of your recipes and edit them. It's totally simple, and I can show you that too. So you don't need to worry about the minutes or anything unless you want to do that. But I just go down, scroll down to where I say ingredients, and you press the add button. Then it brings up that kind of food log again, where you can do the quick foods, the scan, or you can find something. So when you click on something, so let's just click on this Colby Jack, I'll say how much it is, and then I press the word or the button add, and that will add that to that recipe. And then I keep doing it and keep doing it until I get all the things I need on it. Okay. When you're done with your recipe, you'll then press save, and then your recipe's in there. Okay. So I'm going to show you something that I already have. So I'm going to go to breakfast, and I'm going to click on those 3 dots. Now I'm going to go to the add foods, and you'll see one of the first couple options I have coffee. So right there, I'm going to press it because that had a lot of different things in it. So I don't want to actually put the ingredients in every single time. So now it's in there. And I am going to have 1 serving of it. And so then I say add to today. And I click out of there when I'm all done. And now you can see that it's added. So now under breakfast, you can see my bulletproof coffee. You can then see this box of my net carbs going up or down, and here is the pie chart, which is super important. But over here too, you'll see all of your carbs, your net fiber, all that, or your fat, your protein. What's important, what's really nice, is remember with keto, you want to be about 70 to 75% fat, 20-25% protein, and then 5% carbs usually. So if you actually click on that pie chart, it will tell you the percentage in which your fat count is. So the fat, I think red or the pink is for fat. I think blue is protein. I think green is carbs. So that would be really helpful. So to know that you're actually getting that whole 70-25 kind of thing, that's helpful to actually click on the different colors to know like how you're doing for the day. So then you would just keep doing that throughout the day. So like now I'm going to go to lunch, I'm going to add food, and let's just say I'm going to add this ground beef, and I'm going to make it 1/4 of a pound, because let's just say it's like a hamburger or something like that. So then I'm going to click the either add today. Okay, you can either click that button, and there is a check mark up here at the top, and you can check that too. So once I've checked that, it's added. I click out of there, and now you can see, now my pie chart is changing, and now you can see under lunch, it's there. You can also see the calories and all that other stuff. So hopefully that kind of helps you a little bit, show you what's kind of going on. In that settings area again, you can also go to your recipes. You can see recipes, from other people if you want. You can search them. Sometimes they have meal plans in here too. That's kind of some cool things that you can do. Another thing, but if I go back to mine, I'm just gonna kind of click on something here. I'm gonna add foods. So the My Foods too, you can do meal plans, meals in general, like I said, the recipes. But if you cannot find something on here, this snap, so I should probably show you the snap up here right next to that scan. You would take a picture of the item, and then you would put it in manually, and then that way you can have it in here. But I'm telling you, most of the things that you're going to scan, you will find in here. So hopefully this will help show you a little bit about what and how to use it. Guiding especially when you're first starting keto, is super important. Just to make sure you understand, what your macros are, what portion size is good for you. Because if you have too much, you might have too much protein and not enough fats. And so this is the best way to track, and really makes you start looking at what labels really have on different foods. So if you have any questions, let me know. But otherwise, hope this helps you, okay?